What if the journey to happiness isn't about having more, but being more? In today's review, we dive into Oprah Winfrey and Arthur C. Brooks' 2023 audiobook, Build the Life You Want, where they reveal the secrets to lasting joy.
Welcome to Aspire With The Florrices, where we empower you with the tools to grow, succeed, and thrive.
Build the Life You Want. Written and read by Oprah Winfrey and Arthur C. Brooks.
We dedicate this book to you on your life's journey. May you get happier year after year and bring greater happiness to others. A note from me, Oprah. One of the many things I got from doing the Oprah Winfrey Show for 25 years was a front row seat to unhappiness of every, and I mean every kind. My guests included people devastated by tragedy or betrayal or deep disappointment, angry people and people who held grudges, people full of regret and guilt, shame and fear, people doing everything in their power to numb their unhappiness, but waking up each day unhappy anyway. I also witnessed abundant happiness. People who had found love and friendship, people using their talents and abilities to do good things, people who reaped the rewards of selflessness and giving, including one person who'd even donated a kidney to a stranger he'd recently met. People with a spiritual side that brought richer meaning to their lives, people who'd been given a second chance. Where the audience was concerned, the unhappy guests generally provoked empathy. The happy ones, admiration, and maybe a twinge of wistful envy. And then there was a third category of guests that audiences didn't know what to make of, but were genuinely inspired by. People who had every reason to be unhappy and yet were not. The lemonade making, silver linings finding, bright side looking glass half fullers. The Matty Stepanics is how I came to think of them. Matty Stepanek being the boy who had a rare and fatal form of muscular dystrophy called dysautonomic mitochondrial myopathy, yet managed to find peace in all things and play after every storm, he always said. He wrote lovely poetry, was wise beyond his years, and was the first guest I ever befriended beyond the show. I used to call him my angel guy. How could a boy with a fatal disease be as happy as Maddie was? Same with the young mother who was full of peace and purpose and actual joy, even as she was preparing to die, recording hundreds of voice tapes for her then 6-year-old daughter about how to live. And the Zimbabwean woman who was married at age 11, beaten daily, yet instead of giving in to despair, maintained hope, set secret goals, and eventually achieved them, including earning a PhD. How could these people even get out of bed in the morning, let alone be such rays of light? How did they do it? Were they born that way? Was there a secret or a pattern of development the rest of the world should know? Because trust me, if there was such a thing, the world would definitely want to know. In my 25 years of doing the show, if there was one thing almost everyone and every audience had in common, it was the desire to be happy. As I've said before, after every show, I would chat with the audience, and I always asked, what do you most want in life? To be happy, they'd say. I just want to be happy, just happiness. Except, as I've also said before, when I asked what happiness was, what it looked like for them, people suddenly were not so sure. They'd hem and haw and finally say, losing X number of pounds, or having enough money to pay my bills, or my kids. I just want my kids to be happy. So they had goals or wishes, but they couldn't articulate what happiness looked like. Seldom did anyone have a real answer. This book has the answer, because Arthur Brooks has studied and researched and lived the answer. I first came across Arthur through his column in The Atlantic, How to Build a Life. I started reading it during the pandemic, and it quickly became something I look forward to every week because it was all about.
That was a taste of Build the Life You Want by Oprah Winfrey and Arthur C. Brooks, a 2023 release that delves into the science and art of happiness. Today, we'll break down the key lessons this book offers and discuss how it aligns with our personal journey to self-mastery. Oprah and Arthur Brooks redefine happiness here. Instead of a fleeting emotion, they show us that happiness is a skill we can develop with practice and intention. This idea really hit home for me. I've always thought of happiness as a byproduct of external success, but Brooks' research made me rethink how much of it comes from the little habits we practice daily. Brooks and Winfrey emphasize the role of strong relationships in fostering happiness. Not just any relationships, quality connections where we're truly seen and supported. Reflecting on my journey, I realized how much these meaningful connections have helped me push through tough times. This book feels like a reminder to treasure and nurture those relationships. Another crucial point they discuss is that we feel happiest when we're growing, learning new skills, facing challenges, becoming better. This resonates with our community here on the channel. We're all on a journey, pushing ourselves to grow and evolve, and this book aligns beautifully with that mission. Build the Life You Want offers profound insights into crafting a fulfilling life, and it's definitely worth the listen if you're on a journey of self-mastery. We've partnered with Amazon to bring you easy access to this audiobook. Just click the link in the description if you want to dive deeper. Let's keep building ourselves up, one step at a time. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring reviews and insights.